Hello, everybody. It's Victoria Hackett here from Outdoor-Classrooms.com. I am actually in the mud kitchen today because we're going to be talking about the 5 benefits of hiding spaces for children. So why they're so important. So this kitchen came to be. It's just sort of, it's a mud kitchen, but it's also a wonderful area that feels like a hiding space. So I wanted to actually do the call here today. So welcome, welcome. If you haven't met me before, my name is Victoria Hackett. I'm the founder of Outdoor-Classrooms.com. I've always been an educator, an early childhood educator at heart, and have ended up teaching educators, taught at North Shore Community College and local colleges, and currently really inspiring teachers to create their own one-of-a-kind outdoor classrooms on a shoestring budget. So these have just become tea times with Victoria. So grab your cup of tea if you don't have it already. And we just pretty much share a seed of inspiration. They're short and sweet. Me answering questions. That this is sort of a back to school special that we've been talking, and really a time that I can answer as many questions as possible. But today, funny enough, I've been opening up it's called the Secret Gardens preschool programs here in my front yard, backyard here in Beverly, Massachusetts. And we had one of the children who was just delightful. He asked the question saying, this is a great game that doesn't require a lot of pickup, which is hide and go seek. So that really got me thinking, and also about another parent that was in the program that was actually sitting in this very space saying, I really love this, this sort of this area, this little oasis, this little mud kitchen. It's very, relaxing and calm, and so on and so forth. So that really got me thinking about today's topic, which is the benefits of hiding spaces for children. But not only for children, but even for adults, as one of our parents was sitting in this very space today, kind of just enjoying watching her son play in the mud kitchen. So, so interesting. And the need for it now with COVID, just to find imaginative spaces that we can go to. So if you don't know a lot about me and my how I came to be just totally in love with creating outdoor classrooms, it's when my own children were in kindergarten and preschool. Now they're a senior in high school and college. When they were young, we spearheaded a outdoor classroom at their elementary school. And it was truly that experience that changed my trajectory for my whole philosophy of education changed. So again, really thinking about that and thinking about types of gardens and phases of teaching outdoors and trying to transition to be outdoors, because it's the safest place to be regarding the pandemic and everything that's upon us, is really taking these kids outdoors. So let's get on with it and sharing the 5 benefits, I'm going to put my tea down. So the 5 benefits of being outdoors and in terms of then creating these hiding spaces. So one of the reasons why I named my programming, my live programming here at the house, is because of the secret gardens. There's 4 different, I have developed the 4 different types of gardens that feed, gardens that attract wildlife, gardens as outdoor learning stations, and gardens for art and beauty. So today we're in our mud kitchen, which would be gardens as outdoor learning stations. So just playing around with that, you'll see me in some of these videos in a variety of different gardens. But with that, I love the element of it being the secret garden. I love the book, The Secret Garden, and that idea of sort of going to a space where it's secret. It might have a secret key to it. So number 1 is children's, when they're in these sort of secret hiding spaces, their play is more imaginative and inspired. When you create these spaces and enjoy them, they're going to go into their imagination, which is sort of absolutely a wonderful, wonderful thing to watch. And that's pretty much what happened today in our live program. We had these kids that were in here and they were in various different spaces, just being imaginative. But it was fun for me to actually set up the spaces because I could really look at them as secret gardens, and seeing and imagining how their imaginations would be sparked, which I always see as seeds of inspiration. Okay, number two is children have time and space away from the watchful eye of adults. So we had one little boy that was in this mud kitchen. He was being very shy. It was his first day. And his mom was in here, which was great. But it was, and that was maybe just a comfort, but he started to slowly warm up. But you can tell once I came in, he sort of froze again. He didn't really want me to be there. So I said hello and went on my merry way. But it was really interesting to be able to be in a space and in a new environment, meeting new children. But he was able to be in this mud kitchen alone and playing and kind of slowly warming up in his own time. And sometimes when you're under the watchful eye of adults, you might behave differently. So when children feel like they're alone and they're not being watched by adults, it's really a wonderful thing to witness. So number three is children are given permission to explore their own independence. So again, you're giving them a space where they kind of have full reign. They can go off and kind of explore and what that might be. So we had an activity today called Sink and Float. Our theme was apples. Hence my red shirt. And we did a little sink and float, but we were all there. But even if I left that and then children can come back and do it on their own time, there was a sense of, so we did it first as a group, but then once the kids were really introduced to it, that was a sort of a special place. And I kind of tucked it away in the corner. So it felt like it was a special destination where kids could go and then seek their independence and sort of try. And at the very end, it was one of the youngest children said, I want to go see if this is a seek and this will sink or will it float? And it was so interesting seeing her. Okay, she had to pass a group of kids, which she didn't necessarily know, and get to the sink and float area. So that was a big deal. So these little things are huge wins for kids. Number four is kids feel a sense of security in small spaces. So this space right here is our mud kitchen. And there's just sort of this wonderful sense of security in here because we're surrounded by the trees and we can sort of see out. There's enough to see out, but that's sort of why I wanted to come here today. So number five and our fifth one is children grow a sense of confidence within their comfortable safe haven. So they're once they are in these established spaces, many programs actually give them names. So this is obviously our mud kitchen, and other areas will be for fairy garden building and whatnot. So even giving areas different names, that's going to establish a wonderful confidence within your children. So again, the 5 benefits of garden hiding spaces include number 1, their children's play is more imaginative and they're much more inspired. Number 2 is children have time and space away from the watchful eye of adults. Number 3 is children are given permission to explore their own independence. So again, they're in this hidden space so they can really let go of being watched, and then they can really explore being independent. Number 4 is children feel a sense of security within these small spaces. So if you keep giving them these large spaces, it's kind of like when they were young children, they wanted to be wrapped. Small spaces outdoors can really provide that for children. Number 5 is children gain a sense of confidence within this sort of comfortable safe haven. It's sort of that you know, when we would make forts and wonderful forts out of blankets, or even like this, it's a safe haven where kids can go and just be. So those are my 5. So I hope you can take from this and enjoy creating your own safe haven and garden hiding places in your outdoor classroom. That would be fabulous. We have a lot going on here at Outdoor Classrooms. We are really enjoying the Circle, which is our Outdoor Classrooms membership community, where we have a circle of educators from all over the country that come together. They're twice a month live. We have live events twice a month, and we have pre-recorded outdoor classroom tours from all over the world, and Q&A, lesson exchanges, and whatnot. So lots of incredible resources here that can help you create your own one-of-a-kind outdoor classroom. And we are here as a resource for you. If you have any questions, please send them over to Victoria at Outdoor-Classrooms.com, or check out our Facebook page, Outdoor-Classrooms.com, and check us out. These videos will be posted there. They'll be posted on our YouTube channel. And again, if you want to dig a little bit deeper and really get to know some fabulous people, come join us. And we'll be running some specials coming up in October after our series of Tea Time with Victoria in these September. So thank you so much for coming, and we will talk soon. Remember, make a secret garden hideaway for your kids, and even have them join you. Bye.